pavement, evening coming slow, footsteps and traffic in a silver glow. You were waiting on the corner, collar turned up high, streetlight halo shining in your eyes. One small umbrella, but you pulled me near. Said I've been counting every drop till you got here. Suitcase heavy, but my heart felt light, watching your smile in the soft gray night. All of those miles faded out of view, right there in the rain, coming home to you. The city hummed like a distant song, cars rolling by as we walked along. I heard forever in the way you sighed, like every lonely night had finally dried. Under our little umbrella, holding you so close. The world outside was just shadows and ghosts. All of the waiting washed down the lane, when your hand found mine in the gentle rain. If I could live this moment again, my dear, I'd meet you under our little umbrella, right here. I remember all the letters, ink on yellowed lines, your careful writing crossing oceans and time. Postmarks faded, but your words stayed clear. Someday, my darling, I'll be standing right there. I read them by the lamplight when the nights grew long, tracing every promise like a favorite song. Now every envelope tucked safely away feels like the road that brought me to today. You laughed and said, do you still have mine? I said every word, every crooked line. The raindrops danced on the city stone while we talked like we had always known. Under our little umbrella, holding you so close. The world outside was just shadows and ghosts. All of the waiting washed down the lane, when your hand found mine in the gentle rain. If I could live this moment again, my dear, meet you under our little umbrella, right here. Later we wandered where the streets met the sea, waves in the darkness keeping time for you and me. Along the seaside promenade, wind in your hair, you whispered softly, I'm not going anywhere. We found a quiet cafe, fog on the glass, watching the raindrops let the hours pass. Your head on my shoulder, candle burning low, and all at once I knew I'd never let you go. No. Now it's years of mornings and the soft porch light, dinners in the kitchen holding you at night. Storms on the forecast don't trouble me at all. We've got that old umbrella hanging in the hall. Whenever clouds gather and the skies turn gray, we walk arm in arm through the drifting spray. Every drop falling feels like a refrain of the night we turn goodbye into here to stay. In the rain, under our little umbrella, love, we still sway slow, like that first night on the shining stone below. All of the distance, all of the pain melted away in that tender rain. If I could choose this life 1,000 times more, I'd find you waiting where the streets meet the shore. Every storm we weather pavement, but my heart is warm, safe in your arms through every storm. Wherever we wander, whatever we do, there's room under this umbrella for me and you. Somewhere the band plays soft tonight.
I saw you standing by the ticket line,
Hands in your pockets, same old shy smile.
I almost turned and let the moment pass.
Heart beating faster than it did in the past.
The summer fair was humming low, music drifting where the river flows.
I said your name and you turned around,
And all those missing years came tumbling down.
we laughed like strangers,
We talked like friends,
like every might have been could make amends. Under Ferris wheel lights, your hand found mine like it used to do. Under Ferris wheel lights, the world turned slow while I turned back to you. Oh, little sparks in the summer air, soft as a prayer on a warm night's breeze. Under Ferris wheel lights, my love, you came back to me.
Do you remember how we used to write, ink on our fingers late at night?
Your folded letters on my windowsill, words about forever and the distant hills. Then one last note said, don't you wait.
I took that train and left our town gate.
I tried to move on, I tried to stay strong, but a piece of my heart stayed where we belong. Now every line that I let fade
Comes back in every step we've made,
as if those pages turned to light and led you here tonight. Under Ferris wheel lights, your laugh rings out like an old sweet song. Under Ferris wheel lights, it feels like we were never gone so long. All of the years fall away so clear, each little memory shining on me. Under Ferris wheel lights, my love, you came back to me. We took the ride and the ground felt small, tiny as troubles we can't recall. Up in the sky with the town below, we finally said the things we meant to show. You said, I'm sorry that I walked away.
I said I wish for just this day.
And in that swing on the evening breeze,
We found our hearts again with quiet ease.
maybe love just needed time
To circle round and draw us back in line.
Maybe all the stories we thought were through, we're just waiting for a different view.
Second chances don't always come,
but here we are, not on the run,
with river dusk and carnival sound.
We'll let this tender love stay on the ground. Under Ferris wheel lights, we're not the kids that we used to be. Under Ferris wheel lights, but somehow you're still home to me. All of the roads that we walked alone have led us back where our hearts agree. Under Ferris wheel lights, my love,
you came back to me. Stay till the music fades to blue.
Stay till the last bright bulb grows dim.
Under Ferris wheel lights,
My love, let's start again.
Rain on the sidewalk, shining silver in the night.
you were standing by the door in a halo of neon light.
You were hiding neath the awning with your coat pulled tight. Raindrops chasing footprints down the empty night.
I said I've only got one umbrella, if you'd like to share. You smiled, if we walk together, I'll be halfway there.
We stepped into the puddles like a quiet parade. Your nervous little jokes and the faces you made.
You said there's a dance hall at the end of the lane, where the jukebox keeps the thunder far away from the rain.
We pushed through the doorway, shaking off the storm. Found a corner in the music where the night felt warm. One slow record and a borrowed tune, and the whole world melted into one small room. Under the jukebox light, holding you so near, every spinning record seemed to whisper, stay right here. We didn't have tomorrow, we barely had tonight, but our hearts found forever under the jukebox light. Under the jukebox light, swaying soft and slow, raindrops on the windows, colored by the glow. If I live 100 years, I'll still remember tight how I first fell into you under the jukebox light.
Summer brought a fairground to our little town. Ferris wheel turning as the sun went down.
You won me a ribbon at a dime store game, blushing like a schoolboy when they called your name.
We slipped from all the laughter to the old dance floor. Same wooden boards, same swinging door.
The jukebox in the corner flickered on so bright, like it knew that we were coming back again that night.
We dropped our only quarter, heard the needle fall, and there we were again, just the two of us and it all.
The summer air was humming, but my whole world turned on the way your cheek felt as my cheek burned. Under the jukebox light, holding you so near, every spinning record seemed to whisper, stay right here. We didn't have tomorrow, we barely had tonight, but our hearts found forever under the jukebox light. Under the jukebox light, swaying soft and slow, Ferris wheel, shadow windows on the floor below.
If I live 100 years, I'll still remember time,
How I first fell into you under the jukebox light. Now we've got a little house with a porch out front,
a crooked wooden swing where the years come and hunt.
sometimes when the rain taps its rhythm on the eaves.
We turn the radio low and let the night believe.
The porch lights our moon,
And the yard's our hall.
your hand finds my waist
As the shadows fall,
we close our eyes and we're young again tonight, back in that dance hall under the jukebox light, under the jukebox light.
though the years have flown, every gentle slow song still can bring us home.
We don't need the doorway or the neon bright,
We carry that first dance
under the jukebox light.
under the jukebox light. In our memories sweet, rainy city sidewalks underneath our feet.
If the world keeps changing and the days turn white,
Our love will keep on swaying under jukebox light.
so when the night is lonely,
And the sky feels wide,
just hum that little tune,
and I'll be by your side.
in every quiet heartbeat, every soft moonlight.
We're still two kids forever under the jukebox light.
cars keeping time, headlights on the pavement, soft silver lines. I pull into the driveway after another long day, city on my shoulders slowly fading away. The night is hiding corners in a misty kind of blue, but there's a little beacon always shining just for you. That porch light by the doorway, casting gold upon the rain, looks just like the lamplight on the streetcar lane, where once we shared an umbrella in a downpour night. You whispered one day we'll call this our life. I still remember every letter that you wrote, your careful little curves on every folded note. You said I'll leave a light on when you're finally home, and I've carried those words wherever I've roamed. Porch light glow, shining through the rain, telling me I made it back to you again. Every little storm and every winding road leads me to your arms, and that porch light glow, porch light glow, warm against the night. I see our whole life in that gentle light. Darling, when the world feels cold and slow, you're waiting in the doorway with that porch light glow. I step out of the car and hear the gravel softly crunch, smell the coffee in the kitchen and your favorite cinnamon punch. Your shadow on the curtain sways as if it knows that my tired heart is racing to the place it always goes. You open up the door with that quiet little smile, same as when we were younger on that porch in July. You say you're home, come in and lose the rain, and the years between our dreams and now all fade. I think about the nights we spent a world apart, your letters like a lantern for my restless heart. You wrote, no matter how far you go, I'll be right here beneath this glow. Porch light glow, shining through the rain, telling me I made it back to you again. Every little storm and every winding road leads me to your arms, and that porch light glow, porch light glow, warm against the night. I see our whole life in that gentle light. Darling, when the world feels cold and slow, you're waiting in the doorway with that porch light glow. Some loves burn like fireworks in the summer sky, bright for just a moment, then they say goodbye. But ours is like that lamp above the painted door, soft and steady, burning more and more. We've had our share of teardrops and the bills to pay, dishes in the sink and small ordinary days. But every time I see that little golden shine, I remember how you promised you'd be mine. If someday the lines on our faces start to show, and the world moves faster than we'll ever know, I'll still come walking up this same worn stone to the one place that has always felt like home. And if the rain is falling like it did back then, I'll see your silhouette and fall in love again. For as long as my heart has anywhere to go, it we will follow you back to that porch light glow. Porch light glow, shining through the rain. After all these years, you're still my sweetest refrain. Every little storm and every winding road, they only make me treasure that porch light glow. Porch light glow, brighter as we stay. Hand in hand we watch the dark just fade away. Darling, when the years grow soft and slow, I'll find you in the doorway with that porch light glow. Rain on the windshield, but the night feels kind, because your little light is waiting every time. As long as there's a world outside, I have to know I'll be coming home to you and that porch light glow.
Park gates open to a quiet spark, just you and me and the bandstand after dark.
We were just children in our Sunday shoes, trying not to step on each other's blues.
Little brass rail on a painted stage,
local boys playing like they owned the age.
You wore a ribbon and a nervous smile,
said I don't know if I can dance in style.
but when the drummer tapped a gentle start,
you followed the rhythm of my beating heart. Street lamps glowing like a yellow moon, crickets singing underneath the tune. Every small step on the dusty ground made the whole wide world turn round. Bandstand after dark, just you and I, under the leaves and the summer sky. Even when the music fades to sparks, I'm still in love at the bandstand after dark. Bandstand after dark, hand in hand. No one else could ever understand. All the years may scatter us apart, but we're still that dance at the bandstand after dark. Time drew lines on our separate maps, different jobs and different train tracks.
heard you'd gone chasing your city light,
While I stayed close to these simple nights,
I walked through crowds and I crossed new streets.
but every rhythm had your old heartbeat.
On lonely evenings when the noise grew loud,
I saw that little stage above the crowd. So when your letter said you'd pass this way, something in me knew I had to stay. Circled tonight on a calendar page, like our second chance on the same small stage. Ball bandstand after dark, just you and I under the leaves and the sun.
town's grown old.
Paint is peeling where the poster's sold.
But when you smile at that familiar start,
every flake of color feels like art.
I set the radio on the railing thin.
Find the station with the soft violins.
You say it's silly, but you take my hand,
and suddenly we're 19 in this little band. No big orchestra, no shining show, just our shadows where the tree leaves blow. Every quiet turn in the gravel's ring feels like our own song to sing. Maybe someday when our hair is white, we'll shuffle slower in this same lamplight.
We'll tell the children here's where it began.
A nervous girl and a hopeful man. No grand ballroom, no fancy mark, just a whispered vow at the bandstand after dark. Bandstand after dark, just you and I under the leaves and the silver sky.
If the band packs up and the lights grow stark,
we'll keep on swaying at the bandstand after dark. Bandstand after dark,
when the night turns cold,
we'll hold each other like sleeping land.
park gates open to a quiet spark, just you and me and the bandstand after dark.
We were just children in our Sunday shoes, trying not to step on each other's blues.
Little brass rail on a painted stage,
local boys playing like they owned the age.
you wore a ribbon and a nervous smile,
said I don't know if I can dance in style.
but when the drummer tapped a gentle start,
you followed the rhythm of my beating heart. Street lamps glowing like a yellow moon, crickets singing underneath the tune. Every small step on the dusty ground made the whole wide world turn around. Bandstand after dark, just you and I under the leaves and the summer sky. Even when the music fades to sparks, I'm still in love at the bandstand after dark. Bandstand after dark, hand in hand. No one else could ever understand. All the years may scatter us apart, but we're still that dance at the bandstand after dark. Time drew lines on our separate maps, different jobs and different train tracks.
heard you'd gone chasing your city light,
while I stayed close to these simple nights.
I walked through crowds and I crossed new streets,
but every rhythm had your old heartbeat.
on lonely evenings when the noise grew loud,
I saw that little stage above the crowd. So when your letter said you'd pass this way, something in me knew second chance on the same small stage. Oh, bandstand after dark, just you and I under the leaves and the summer sky. Even when the music fades to sparks, I'm still in love at the bandstand after dark. Bandstand after dark, hand in hand. No one else could ever understand. All the years may scatter us apart, but we're still that dance at the bandstand after dark.
Now the benches creak and the town's grown old.
Paint is peeling where the posters sold.
But when you smile with that familiar start,
every flake of color feels like art.
I set the radio on the railing thin.
Find the station with the soft violins.
You say it's silly, but you take my hand,
and suddenly we're 19 in this little band. No big orchestra, no shining show, just our shadows where the tree leaves blow. Every quiet turn in the gravel's rain feels like our own song to sing. Maybe someday when our hair is white, we'll shuffle slower in this same lamplight.
We'll tell the children here's where it began.
A nervous girl and a hopeful man. No grand ballroom, no fancy mark, just a whispered vow at the bandstand after dark. Bandstand after dark, just you and I under the leaves and the silver sky.
If the band packs up and the lights grow stark,
we'll keep on swaying at the bandstand after dark. Bandstand after dark,
when the night turns cold,
we'll hold each other like we did of old,
till the morning birds sing over the park.
We'll still be dancing at the bandstand after dark. Tiny radio, one last spark. Promise you'll meet me at the bandstand after dark. Raindrops tapping on the window pane, little light shining through the falling rain. I got your letter on the kitchen clock, coffee cooling in a favorite cup. Streetlight shimmer on the gravel road. Every car that passes makes my heart sit up. Your handwriting leans like you're leaning in. Every word is like your gentle hand. So when the night wind starts to blow, there is one thing I can show. Where the porch light glows, I'll be waiting, soft and warm through the midnight rain. Where the porch light glows, I'll be praying. Every road will bring you home again. If the city feels too cold and long, think of this little house you know. I'll be standing in the doorway, love, where the porch light glows. I still remember all those city nights, you and me in that old blue car, dashboard glowing like a tiny fire, as we followed every distant star, radio playing our slow love songs, wipers keeping time across the glass. You squeeze my hand at every red light stop, like you never wanted that moment to pass. Now when the thunder rolls above, I keep that lamp lit for our love. Where the porch light glows, I'll be waiting, soft and warm through the midnight rain. Where the porch light glows, I'll be praying, every road will bring you home again. If the city feels too cold and long, think of this little house you know. I'll be standing in the doorway, love, where the porch light glows. Someday soon I'll hear your tires on stone, see your shadow stretch across the yard. You drop your suitcase by the open door, pull me in and hold me good and hard. We'll spread our pictures on the table wide, laugh at how the years have come and gone, and through it all that gentle golden light keeps on burning till the break of dawn. Maybe love is not the fireworks sky, maybe it's a small lamp shining by. One more night, one more little flame, calling out your whispered name. If you're lost in darkened streets, follow where my heartbeat beats. I'll be here, I'll never close the place where all your wandering goes. Where the porch light glows, I'll be waiting through the storms and the silver years. Where the porch light glows, I'll be saying, every goodbye only brings you here. If your heart feels tired and worn, baby, there's one thing you should know. You will always find me standing still where the porch light glows. Raindrops fading, stars begin to shine, and that little porch light's yours and mine. Summer lights and a spinning sky, that's the night you first caught my eye. There was music on the midway, cotton candy in the air. You were standing by the ticket stand at the little hometown fair. You said I saved the seat for you with that easy little smile. So I climbed into the Ferris car and we rose above it all the while. The world below was tiny then, just colored lights and swirling friends. But all I saw so clear and real was your hand reaching for mine to feel. Under the Ferris wheel, you promised me a love that's real. With the whole town shining at our feet, you said my name so soft and sweet. Every spin my heart would steal another beat for you to feel. I've been yours since that first deal we made under the Ferris wheel. Later driving through the back roads, fireflies in the dark, car radio playing low and warm like a heartbeat in your car. Your dashboard cast a golden glow on the freckles on your face. You turned it down and whispered, this is our forever song in this place. I leaned my head upon your arm, safe and small against your calm. You kissed my shining at our feet. You said my name so soft and sweet, every spin my heart would steal another beat for you to feel. I've been yours since that first deal we made under the Ferris wheel. Now the years have turned like records, but the fair still comes to town. We take that same old wooden seat and watch the lights go round and round. Your hair is just a little gray, my hand fits right where it did then. We laugh about that nervous girl who fell in love and never left again. Sometimes I ask you, do you know how deep that simple promise goes? You smile and say, just look and see, you're still the girl on that ride with me. And when the night breeze hums that tune, we're back beneath that summer moon. No matter how the years may spin, I fall in love all over again. Under the Ferris wheel, you're still my only love that's real, with the whole world turning at our feet. You say my name so soft and sweet, every year my heart can feel that spinning glow, that same old thrill. I'll be yours for every turn and every thrill we share. Under the Ferris wheel. If you're looking for my heart, you'll always find it still, waiting under the Ferris wheel. Do-do-do-do.
Rain on the pavement, midnight glow, two shadows walking soft and slow.
I see you standing by the neon doorway, raindrops shining in your hair. My heart remembers, though the years have tried to hide you, like you were always waiting there.
You look surprised, but then your smile starts blooming, just the way it used to do.
I raise my hand and tilt my old umbrella toward you, say there's room in here for two.
All at once, the city noise fades behind our trembling poise.
Every heartbeat starts to tell you
We were men under the same umbrella, under the same umbrella. I'm holding you again, under the same umbrella, like we never reached the end.
all the miles and all the years wash down the midnight street.
Under the same umbrella, my heart falls at your feet.
Ooh, do you remember at the crowded station, you were crying in the rain?
You pressed a letter with your shaking fingers in my palm as the whistle called my name.
All of your pages kept me through the seasons, ink and teardrops on the line.
I read your words until the paper turned to silver, but I never read goodbye. Now those words between our hands meet again, where our feet stand.
Every drop begins to tell you
We were men under the same umbrella, under the same umbrella. I'm holding you again, under the same umbrella, like we never reached the end.
with rain.
Steam on the glass while the city keeps on moving.
But our world stands still again. You trace a circle on the table with your finger. Say, I wondered if you'd call. I take your hand and with a quiet little promise tell you I won't leave at all.
All the letters, all the nights I whispered to your name. Riding trains through lonely towns, nothing felt the same. Now the years roll off your face in soft reflected light.
And I know I should have found you on some other rainy night.
But we're here and every doubt can gently melt away if you'll stay. Under the same umbrella, we'll walk the streets as one. Under the same umbrella, all our leaving days are done.
Let the echoes of the past flow down the shining streets. Under the
same umbrella, every piece of us can meet. Under the same umbrella,
in this tender silver glow,
I will love you through the rainfall. And whatever winds may blow. Under the same umbrella, darling, I'll always let go. Under the same umbrella, under the same umbrella,
darling, I won't let go.
under the same umbrella, under the same umbrella. Street lights blur along the window pane. Your name in my hands, my heart in the rain. I still remember how the platform shined when the clouds rolled in and you crossed that line. Ticket in your hand, suitcase by your side. Try not to cry as we said goodbye. Ooh, you smiled through the steam from the evening train. Said I'll write you soon, don't forget my name. We stood so close under one small blue umbrella. You whisper, wait for me, my fella. Now every drop on this old cafe glass feels like the hours that slowly pass. And every letter in your fragile hand keeps pulling me across the miles of land. Oh, all these letters in the rain carry every word your heart can say. Ink is running but the meaning stays. I keep reading till the night fades away, till you're in my arms again. I'll be holding on to letters in the rain. I'll be holding on to letters in the rain. I take your pages to the same cafe where we used to hide on those cold gray days. Watch the people hurry through the city storm, thinking of your hands keeping my heart warm. You tell me stories of the streets you roam, how you're chasing dreams far away from home. You write, my darling, don't you be afraid. Every mile between us kiss is a promise made. The waiter smiles as he fills my cup, says another night you're not giving up. He doesn't know how your gentle lines turn this lonely corner into summertime. Oh, all these letters in the rain carry every word your heart can say. Ink is running but the meaning stays. I keep reading till the night fades away, till you're in my arms again. I'll be holding on to letters in the rain. Sometimes I walk where the streetcars sigh, past the station where we said goodbye. I trace our footsteps in the puddle light and feel you walking with me through the night. I hear the echo of your laughing tone, like you're calling softly on a telephone, but it's just a memory of your sweet refrain, singing through these letters in the rain. One of these mornings when the sky is gray, I'll see you stepping through the mist my way, umbrella tilted as you run to me, droplets shining like a silver sea. We'll go back inside our corner chair, lay your old letters on a table there, and you'll say, baby, we made it through. Every single raindrop led me back to you. Oh, kept your heartbeat whispering my name. Storms were heavy but our love remained. Every teardrop washed away the pain. Now you're in my arms again. No more waiting on a midnight train. We'll remember how we faced the pain, smiling, holding letters in the rain. Street lights fade and the night grows thin. You close the door and the warmth comes in, but on the shelf in a simple glass frame rest our letters that once lived in the rain. Oh, the rain.
Blinding breeze from the ocean shore, footsteps echo where we walked before.
I saw your face in the midway lights, cotton candy clouds and July nights.
You laughed and said, is it really you? My heart stood still like it used to do.
I bought 2 tickets for the Carousel, just like the night when I first fell.
We rode in circles, tried not to stare, both of us caught in the summer air.
All of those years drifted out to sea, but here you are standing next to me. The tide rolled in, yet somehow we're carried back to where we used to be. Ferris wheel memories turning in the sky, high above the summer fair where you and I held on tight, afraid to let it show. Hearts young and trembling in the halfway glow. Round and round we go, through all those dreams and years. Ferris wheel memories wiping all the tears.
how the rain came down on painted horses at the edge of town.
We shared one coat, we were so bright through. You said if this is love, I'll see it through.
We planned a life on a seaside street, a little white house where the waves would meet.
But letters faded, days turned gray, and somehow we just slipped away.
Still in the hush of this ocean night, your hand in mine feels the same, just right.
The past comes back like a melody,
rising up soft from the salt blue sea.
Ferris wheel memories turning in the sky,
High above the summer fair where you and I
held on tight,
afraid to let it show.
hearts young and trembling in the halfway glow. Round and round we go, through all those dreams and years.
Ferris wheel memories wiping all the tears.
I took the train, left this town behind, chasing a life I could never find.
But every crowd and every city light fell short of you and that seaside night.
I stayed right here by the waterside, watched every sunset alone each tide.
And when the Ferris wheel lights came on, I'd whisper your name to the breaking dawn.
Maybe love just took the long way round.
Maybe the road led right back to this town.
Maybe the years were only spinning slow,
waiting for us to feel what we already know.
if we get one more chance to start, let's step on in with an open heart. Ride to the top where the stars shine through, and make a promise we can hold on to. Ferris wheel memories turning into now. Looking in your eyes, I remember how you were the one I never really lost, just waiting at the top while the world got crossed. Round and round we'll go through all the coming years. Ferris wheel memories washing away our fears. Ferris wheel memories shining bright and new, up in the summer sky for me and you.
Evening breeze and your hand in mine, footprints fading where the shoreline shine.
One last ride before the fair lights dim. Ferris wheel memories, and we're back again.
jukebox cast its little neon glow. You laughed and said they never play our song. I dropped a coin and swore I'd prove you wrong.
You took my hand across that wooden floor. Your dress was swinging soft and slow and light. We danced until they tried to close the door. And you said meet me here tomorrow night.
Now all these years have flown like records do, spinning round but always back to you. Every time the evening starts to fall, I still hear that jukebox down the hall. Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, I just wanna talk with you.
Where the crickets sing and the shadows fall, and our little house feels 10 feet tall. Oh, meet me by the porch light.
I'll spend my whole life loving you.
Remember when the summer fair rolled in, the Ferris wheel lights trembling in the dark. You won a prize and pinned it to my coat. We kissed behind the trucks beside the park.
We talked about a tiny house and rain, a kitchen window full of morning sun. You said if all we have are simple things, then life with you would still be more than enough.
Now all these years have flown like records do, spinning round but always back to you. Every time the evening starts to fall, I still hear that jukebox down the hall.
Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, I just wanna talk with you.
Where the crickets sing and the shadows fall, and our little house feels 10 feet tall. Oh, meet me by the porch light.
I'll spend my whole life loving you.
The kids are grown, the bills are mostly paid. There are dishes drying by the kitchen sink.
You wipe your hands and smile that same old way. Say, come outside, let's take a breath, I think.
The porch light draws a circle in the yard. The night rolls in so quiet, soft and blue. We lean back on this peeling painted rail, and every star looks brand new next to you.
Some folks chase the broad and crowded streets, where neon drowns the tender words we say. But I just need your shoulder touching mine, and that faithful little light to guide the way. Meet me by the porch light when the day is finally through. Meet me by the porch light, let me slow dance close to you. From the old dance hall to the fairground sky, to this quiet front step where the years roll by. Oh, meet me by the porch light, I'll spend my whole life loving you. Meet me by the porch light. Ooh, meet me by the porch light. Oh, meet me by the porch light. By the porch light, I'll spend my whole life loving you. distance. Music in the air. I was standing by the midway with the tickets in my hand, cotton candy on my fingers, dusty shoes and fairground sand. Then you touched my shoulder gently, said I've saved this ride for two. Every light was softly trembling, like the words we couldn't say. But your smile was like a promise that the night would never fade. Ferris wheel nights turning so slow, hearts learning how to move where the warm winds blow. Up in the sky, holding you tight, love found its way in the soft midway light. Ferris wheel night, stars in your eyes, hands intertwined as the world rolled by. Nothing felt wrong, everything right, since you and I met on those Ferris wheel nights. Later on by that old dance hall where the jukebox softly shined, we were swaying in the doorway to some sweet old forward time. You were humming with the record, I was tracing your small ring, every spin and every shuffle felt like more than just a fling. All the years of quiet longing burst like fireworks above. In the corners of that evening, we could finally call it love. Ferris wheel nights turning so slow, hearts learning how to move where the warm winds blow. Up in the sky, holding you tight, love found its way in the soft midway light. Ferris wheel night, stars in your eyes, hands intertwined as the world rolled by. Nothing felt wrong, everything right, since you and I met on those Ferris wheel nights. We walked down to the seaside where the boardwalk met the sea. Waves were clapping out a rhythm like a secret meant for me. You drew hearts into the sand there while the breeze played with your hair. And I knew that every sunrise I would wish to see you there. Ferris wheel nights still in my mind, colors in the dark that the years can't hide. If ever we're lost, if we lose our way, I'll find you again where the fair lights play. Ferris wheel nights faint on the breeze, jukebox on the corner and the swaying trees. Day after day into our lives, I keep hearing echoes of Ferris wheel nights. Ferris wheel nights. your touch still feels. As long as you're here, I'll hold this time, living every day inside Ferris wheel nights. Summer never ended. When your hand found mine. Rain is tracing silver rivers down the window of this place. Steam is rising from our coffee, soft reflections on your face. You laugh about the sudden shower, say you almost stayed at home, but you ran across the crossing through the puddles all alone. Then you found me in the doorway of this little corner cafe, and the world grew small and quiet when you smiled my clouds away. Outside traffic keeps on moving, neon flickers red and blue, but this tiny wooden table feels like it belongs to two. Under the same umbrella, close to your heart I stay. Under the same umbrella, rain can't wash us away. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding my way to you. As long as we walk together under the same umbrella, me and you. Later on the streets are shining, every lamplight wearing rain. We are sharing one small shelter as we cross the street again. Your shoulder brushes softly every time the sidewalks bend, and our laughter sounds like music that I never want to end. Down the hill the cars are drifting, dashboards with a gentle glow. We ride slow with windows fogging, radio turned down low. Under the same umbrella, close to your heart I stay. Under the same umbrella, rain can't wash us away. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding my way to you. As long as we walk together under the same umbrella, me and you. On the seaside promenade now, wind is playing with your hair. Waves are humming in the distance like a song we always share. Someday when the years fall softly on the stories that we tell, we will say it all got started with one night of rain that fell. Maybe love's a quiet promise, spoken more in what we do. All the doors I choose to open if they lead me back to you. If the storm around us rises, if the night feels cold and wide, we'll be two small lights together, walking hand in hand inside. Under the same umbrella, you are my shining view. Under the same umbrella, every drop falls safe with you. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding my way on through. All of my tomorrows waiting under the same umbrella, me and you. Under the same umbrella, you are my shining view. Under the same umbrella, every drop falls safe with you. Whenever the skies grow heavy, I'll be finding my way on through. All of my tomorrows waiting under the same umbrella, me and you. Rain is slowing on the window, streetlights blink a softer hue, but my heart will always travel under the same umbrella.
Calliope fading in the evening air, last song drifting over the county fair. Shoes on gravel, summer standing still, hearts lined up by the Ferris wheel. You stood in line with your ticket tight, cotton candy fingers in the midway light. Hair up high in a ribbon bow, cheeks turned pink in the neon glow. I watched you laughing with your sweater thin, too shy to speak, so I just looked in till you caught my eyes in the twilight hue, and the whole fair hushed down to me and you. The wheel turned slow against the dusky sky, stars peeking out just a few up high. I heard my heart beat louder than the band when you smiled and reached for my hand under the Ferris wheel. When the lights turned low, we found a little world where the wind won't blow. Hold me close and promise what you feel. Kiss me under the Ferris wheel, under the Ferris wheel in the summer air. Nothing in my life could be more fair. If I live 100 dreams that all turn real, I'll keep the one under the Ferris wheel. We rode that circle like a silver ring. Town below was like a little string. You pointed out your porch light down the hill, said that's where Mama waits until. We talked to school and the jobs we'd find, of leaving sometimes but not too far behind. And when the cars stopped at the very top, time held its breath and refused to drop. The midway music softened to a sigh. Your lashes trembled when you closed your eyes. Above the barking games and turning rides, we made a promise the sky still hides. Under the Ferris wheel when the lights turn low, we found a little world where the wind won't blow. Hold me close and promise what you feel. Kiss me under the Ferris wheel, under the Ferris wheel in the summer air. Nothing in my life could be more fair. If I live 100 dreams that all turn real, I'll keep the one under the Ferris wheel. I found the long road that leads to you, from your mama's porch to our own small hill. It all began under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel in my memories bright, shining like our little porch light at night. If the world should fade and the noise turns still, I'll love you like under the Ferris wheel. Oh. Calliope fading in the evening air, but I still see you standing there. Whenever life turns like a restless reel, I'll meet you under the Ferris wheel. Do 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 ah,
kids down at the summer fair, candy apples, dusty hair. You were laughing on the Ferris wheel with the moon caught in your hair. Every August when the Midway closed, I'd be packing up again. You would walk me to the platform just to watch me board the train. Ticket in my shaking fingers, smoke was hanging in the night. You said, I'll be here when you need me, just look back and see my light.
Porch light, midnight train.
When the whistle cries your name across the plain, if you see that little glow at the edge of our old lane, know my heart is waiting patient till you're in my arms again, guided home by that porch light midnight train.
Porch light, midnight train.
All those letters with your careful hand crossed the miles between our towns. Folded corners, faded perfume, little hearts and scribbled vows. You said I'll be on the front step late just to hear that engine moan. If you ever feel too lonesome, let these words just lead you home. I would read them by my window as the night pressed on the glass. Heard the quiet rails and echo pulling me back to our past.
Porch light, midnight train.
In the rustle of those pages I'd remain. I could almost hear you breathing through the paper and the rain. Every line became a promise, every stamp a silver chain, pulling me toward that porch light midnight train. Years roll by like passing car doors, but some things don't slip away. There's a suitcase by my bedside, and I'm leaving one more day. If the schedule keeps its rhythm, if the stars still know your name, I'll step down onto that platform looking for your light again. For that porch light midnight train, where you're waiting by the fence and the windows flame. I'll come walking down the gravel, call your name and drop my case. Feel your arms around me trembling, find my long lost resting place. If I ever start to wonder what can pull me through the pain, I just close my eyes and ride that porch light midnight train. Porch light midnight train. Porch light midnight train.
Bought a single ticket for the evening show. Didn't think that you'd be here, didn't think I'd know. Then the Midway lights were shining in your eyes, like the nights we used to chase painted skies.
You said, do you still remember how the summers felt? My heart answered faster than the years we've held. All the words we never dare reveal under the Ferris wheel.
I heard the old band playing our slow song. Suddenly the years didn't feel so long. One little smile and the past
I've walked this fairground many nights alone, watching lovers pass beneath the glowing tone of the carousel music drifting through the air. Never thought I'd see you waiting there.
All the roads we took that led us far apart circle back tonight to this old fairground heart. Every turn brings back the way you made me feel under the Ferris wheel. I heard your laughter like a distant chime ring through every summer we left behind. Suddenly the truth felt bright and real under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel, where the lights turn slow and the world stands still, I can feel my heart saying what it used to feel, finding you again under the Ferris wheel.
Later in your car with the radio low,
Dashboard softly in a quiet glow,
driving till we found the seaside air and sand.
waves and wind like they were holding our hand.
Years may scatter us like sparks in the night,
But some loves wait in the carnival light,
and lead us back to where the truth is real under the Ferris wheel.
under the Ferris wheel, where the lights turn slow and the world stands still. All the miles between us start to gently heal. Now you're here with me under the Ferris wheel.
Under the Ferris wheel,
Ooh,
with your hand in mine and the same old thrill.
if tomorrow asks me what my heart will feel, I'll say I'm staying here under the Ferris wheel. Under the Ferris wheel,
I'm right beside you.
always finding you there. Under the Ferris wheel. Spin that old song, take me back tonight. We were just two faces in a small town Friday crowd. Neon on the dance hall sign, humming soft and loud. You dropped a shiny quarter in the dusty jukebox glow. Said if you'll take my hand tonight, I'll never let it go. The record cracked to life and all the room just slipped away. Your fingers laced with mine like they had always known the way. I heard the drums and bass and felt you pull me near. Every little heartbeat said you're safe with me, my dear. And all at once the world turned black and white to gold. The shadows on the wooden floor kept swaying slow and bold. I knew right then beneath those colored lights we'd still be dancing in our hearts tonight. Jukebox hearts tonight, spinning love in soft blue light. Every song we knew pulled me close to you, wrapped in harmony so right. Jukebox hearts tonight, I found a home in your brown eyes so bright. Through the years we've grown, but I still feel that night when we were just two jukebox hearts tonight. Later at the summer fair, the Ferris wheel climbed high. We floated over tiny streets and tiny porch lights in the sky. You brushed a strand of hair away and whispered, "Can you see? Someday there'll be a little house where you come home to me." The midway faded slowly as the stars began to show. Cotton candy on your sleeve and music soft below. I tucked my head against your shoulder, warm and sure, thinking this is how love starts. I couldn't ask for more. And when the ride came down, the world felt new and small. You walked me past the quiet yards and down the crimson fall. Every step beneath the moonlit night kept echoing that sweet first song inside. Jukebox hearts tonight, spinning love in soft blue light. Every song we knew pulled me close to you, wrapped in harmony so right. Jukebox hearts tonight, found a home in your brown eyes so bright. Through the years we've grown, but I still feel that night when we were just two jukebox hearts tonight. You parked beneath my porch light, left the motor softly still. The crickets sang a second verse from somewhere on the hill. You traced a little promise on my hand with yours in mine, saying, "If you'll stay beside me, girl, I'll love you for all time." Now every time that porch light shines on evenings grown and done, I see you standing in the glow the way you once had come. Two silhouettes and all the world so far away, with nothing but our beating hearts to tell us what to say. Now the dance hall's just a memory and the fair's moved on each year, but in our little living room that old song reappears. You put the record on and take my wrinkled hand in yours. We're young again the moment that first sweet chord pours, and I still feel the trembling of that very first slow spin. Every time the needle falls, you're choosing me again. Jukebox hearts tonight, jukebox hearts tonight. After all these turns of life, every gentle sway takes me back that way to the girl who said her first all right. Jukebox hearts tonight, still be together in this quiet light, with your arms around me. The years all fade from sight, we're forever just two jukebox hearts tonight. Oh, forever just two jukebox hearts tonight. Spin that old song, hold me close tonight. Spin that old song, hold me close tonight.
The rain falls soft and yellow under our old umbrella. I saw you waiting at the crossing light. Rain on your lashes in the silver night. Same little coat that you used to wear. Same gentle way you tuck back your hair.
I almost turned and walked away, afraid of all the words we didn't say. Then you caught my eye through the curtain of rain. I wasn't old again.
I said it's been a long, long while.
You answered with that quiet smile.
Under our old umbrella, side by side like yesterday, all the years just melt away. Under our old umbrella, every raindrop whispers low all the love we used to know. If there's still a place for us to grow together, we can start again under our old umbrella.
I kept your letters in a wooden drawer, folded like secrets from a time before. Faded ink and little crooked lines, promises written between the signs.
I used to hear you on the late night air, love song spinning on the wave somewhere. Did you ever think of walking back to me when the city lights were soft and free?
I said I wondered where you'd gone. I whispered I was never really done.
Under our old umbrella, side by side like yesterday, all the years just melt away. Under our old umbrella, every raindrop whispers low all the love we used to know. If there's still a place for us to grow together, we can start again under our old umbrella.
We found a window in a corner cafe, glass full of raindrops, world washed gray. Steam on the panes and your hand in mine, saxophone playing some forgotten line.
We talk softly till the closing sign, laughing at moments we left behind. And in your eyes through the candle glow, I saw the girl I used to know.
I drove alone for so many nights,
Dashboard glow and the distant lights.
I held our pictures in the quiet room,
Hoping the silence wouldn't be my doom. Now the radio hums a gentle tune,
and the rain draws halos round the moon.
maybe goodbye was just a little while,
leading us back to
the same old smile. Under our old umbrella, let the city fade away. We'll just walk and softly sway. Under our old umbrella, every heartbeat, every sigh feels like we were never dry. If there's still a road that we can walk together, lead me there again. Under our old umbrella. The rain falls soft and yellow. Hold me close, my dear, forever. Under our old umbrella.
shoo-doo-doo, shoo-doo-wah, shoo, shoo-doo-wah, shoo, shoo-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-doo-wah, shoo-doo-wah, shoo, shoo-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-doo-wah, shoo-doo-wah. Down on Maple at the corner hall, paper hearts on every wall. You were standing by the jukebox, chrome like you didn't care at all. I was laughing with my girlfriends there, trying not to stare too long. Then you dropped a silver quarter in and you played our favorite song. All the colored lights were spinning on the floor where shadows crossed. When you held your hand out to me, every fear I had got lost under those jukebox kisses tonight. Spinning slow in red and yellow light, with your heartbeat through my sweater and your whisper soft and tight. I first gave my heart in pieces to your jukebox kisses tonight. Later on in your old borrowed car, windows fogged and breathing thin, we were parked beside the ball field fence, letting midnight settle in. Car radio on the dashboard glow, playing low so no one knew. When that same soft record started up, I moved closer into you. Every mile we ever traveled, every road we didn't see, seemed to fall away and circle back to you and back to me, 'neath those jukebox kisses tonight. Though the song came through the dashboard light, every word was like a promise, every chord was holding tight, that we'd find our way together through these jukebox kisses tonight. Now the fairground comes each summer with its faded Ferris wheel. We still sneak out to the dance hall just to see what we can feel. And when you drop another quarter in that beat up old machine, I'm the same shy girl who met you in a slow dance movie scene. So give me jukebox kisses tonight. Let the band be dusty but the feeling right. When the years grow kind and heavy and our hair turns soft and white, we'll still sway like kids in corners under jukebox kisses tonight. Hold me close while the music's burning bright. If there's one place we're forever, it's in jukebox kisses tonight.
Under that jukebox light, I still see you in that small town hall, with the sawdust on the floor, your blue dress brushing by the wall, when you slipped in through the door.
I was trying not to meet your eyes, but the record spun our names, neon letters in the window glass, and our hearts both caught the flame.
I said, can I hold you closer? You just smiled and said, all right. And the world fell into rhythm with that soft and smoky night. Under that jukebox light, we were swaying soft all night. Every little love song turned the whole world out of sight. Now under that jukebox light. Then the morning brought a restless train, and your suitcase by your side. Rain was falling on the city streets while we tried not to cry.
I remember how we shared one coat, one umbrella, you and me. Every raindrop on the platform roof kept the rhythm of our plea.
I said, promise you'll remember. I said, I'll be back someday. And our fingers slowly parted as the whistle pulled away. Under that jukebox light, we were swaying soft all night. Every little love song turned the whole world out of sight. Now when I hold you near, all that music reappears. My heart is still with you tonight, under that jukebox light. All those years I drove these midnight roads, with the dashboard painted gold, car radio humming quiet blues, just your name inside my soul.
I came back when all the streets were dark and the town felt small and new. Found you waiting by the station door, like the night I left with you.
Now the rain is just a curtain, and we're standing side by side.
Every goodbye we remember turns to one more gentle ride.
There's a jukebox in a corner, in a bar on 2nd Street.
Let's go see if it remembers
how our hearts first learned to beat. Under that jukebox light, we'll be swaying soft tonight. Every little love song makes the years all turn out right. With your hand inside of mine, time is drawing back its lines. We are young again tonight, under that jukebox light. Under that jukebox light. Under that jukebox light.
porch light in the rain, calling out my name. I'm driving slow through these city streets, wipers keeping time with my heartbeat.
Oh, love songs on the radio glow. Every line's a place we used to go. I see the corner where we said goodbye, shared umbrella, tears in your eyes.
You whispered softly, please don't fade. Then I walked away into the gray.
Every raindrop on my window pane spells out your name again and again. Tonight I'm coming back, I'm not the same. I'm following the light that speaks your name.
Porch light in the rain, shining like a promise through the pain. Through the years apart, you were in my heart. Every night I'd see
see that flame. Porch light in the rain, if you're still there, I'll try again. Let the thunder roll, let the tears all fall. Just leave that porch light in the rain. I'm standing here at the window glass. Streetlights swim in the minutes that pass. Steam from the kettle kisses my hand, but my mind is somewhere we once ran.
I see your jacket on that empty chair, hear your laughter hanging in the air. I turn the porch light on at night, like I've done 1,000 times. Every shadow walking down this lane makes my heart move faster in my chest again. If it's just the rain, I won't complain, but I'm dreaming you'll come back the same. Porch light in the rain, shining like a promise through the pain.
Through the years apart, you were in my heart. Every night I'd see that flame. Porch light in the rain, if you're still there, I'll try again. Let the thunder roll, let the tears all fall. Just leave that porch light in the rain.
I remember that little cafe sign.
I watch the droplets tracing every line.
You drew a heart in the foggy pain.
Said come back to me on some rainy day. I took a train and I lost my way. I kept your picture, but I learned to pray.
Now heaven's crying down our names and leading us back the same. Maybe we were young and scared, didn't know how much we'd share, but the years can't wash away every word we couldn't say. Tonight the road and my open door meet in the sound of the rain on the floor.
If you forgive, I'll never roam. Just let that light guide me home.
Porch light in the rain, burning like a beacon through the pain.
No more miles to cross, no more empty loss. Feel your arms around me again.
Porch light in the rain,
We're standing where our story starts again. Let the storm outside wash the past behind,
while our hearts stay warm and safe.
falling on your face. I breathe your name with every trembling kiss. We remember this under the porch light in the rain.
The little clock is ticking on the kitchen wall. The hands keep turning till I hear you call.
I still remember when we met that springtime day on a worn park bench where all the blossoms swayed. You were reading softly with your coat undone. Sunlight through the branches made a halo run. You looked up smiling when I asked to sit a while, sharing little secrets with a careful smile. Oh, the noisy city just fell out of rhyme when you said, I'll see you here again, same time. Now the seasons circle like the leaves that fly, but your footsteps find me as the hours go by. In this quiet corner where our lives align, you still come walking through my door at night. Every night at 9, you're coming home to me with your gentle eyes and your old coat swinging free. We put a record on and let the day unwind, swaying in the lamplight, leaving cares behind. I don't need a golden star or grand design, just your arms around me every night at 9. The kettle whispers while you're hanging up your hat. You ask how my day was, and we talk of this and that. The curtains shimmer with the streetlight silver glow, while our favorite melody turns soft and low. You hum the chorus as you reach to pull me near. All my worries quiet when your voice is here. In this little room the world is warm and small, and our simple love feels bigger than it all. All the dreams we planted grew in simple ways, in the way you listen when I speak my days, in the way you're waiting as the clocks all chime, keeping our old promise, same sweet time. Every night at 9, you're coming home to me with your gentle eyes and your old coat swinging free. We put a record on and let the day unwind, swaying in the lamplight, leaving cares behind. I don't need a golden star or grand design, just your arms around me every night at 9. Someday we'll be older and the days will slow, lines upon our faces where the years will show. But I'll set the table and I'll light the flame, waiting by the window when I hear your name. If the world grows colder, let the night wind moan. We will have this little house we've made our own, 2 familiar shadows in the soft design, meeting like we always do at 9. Every night at 9, you're coming home to stay, and the smallest moments chase the dark away. We let the music spin and let our hearts recline, moving to the rhythm of your hand in mine. I don't need a shining crown or grand design, just to be beside you every night at 9. Every night at 9, darling, you are mine. That's my forever wish. Every night at 9. The little clock is ticking in its gentle rhyme, and I whisper, hurry love, it's on.